Hey, how you doing?
I love how I'm just like, all right, I'm going live. 3, 2, 1, and you're in the middle of something, and you just come over and like,
It's called being professional.
you're all ready.
You do
All
the
right,
same thing.
she's Z.
She's Rach.
And they're the Compass Girls.
Yes,
So we need to tell everyone that he said that before we even went live.
yeah. He just pops in and just starts yelling at
He had
Justin.
no idea. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rich.
But yes, we are the Compass Girls. We are here every Wednesday night on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We thank you so much for watching live, or if you are here watching on replay. We love to bring you the hottest trends in travel and products, and we're always trying to give you the best items and the luxuries you crave, or as Z says,
The luxuries you deserve.
that's right. We always have giveaways. So, Z, how can they enter into our giveaways?
Okay. What I want you to do, number one, is take your finger and look just below where you see us. And there's a little rectangular button that says share. I'd like you to hit that share button and share it to your page so that your followers can watch us as well. And the other thing you can do is comment. And I see Susan and Eileen and Carol already starting to comment. Talk to us, give us some input, ask us questions, discuss with each other, make fun of us. That's fine. Just comment.
That's right. Lots of comments.
There we are. Yeah.
But tonight, okay, what we're going to get into tonight, I just want to tell you we'd love for you to tell your friends about us. And if you haven't liked our page, please like our page. And if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, if you like us, go ahead and subscribe or give us a thumbs up, or both would be very nice. We also always Z, actually, not we, Z puts together a beautiful newsletter. So we would love for you to join our fan list, and you will receive that newsletter each week. It has everything from the show, all the information, any links, any products, fun stuff, surprises. Z's really good at throwing surprises in there.
Discounts, and sometimes there are extra special secret giveaways. So you don't want to miss those because you wouldn't see it on the show.
That's right. That's like pretty exciting. What else did I want to say? Oh, the last show, I just want to remind everybody, I told everybody to clean their brushes. So I hope your brushes are clean. Number one. Tonight we are talking my favorite subject in the whole wide world, hair. So we have a great brand that we're going to share with you tonight. And then we had asked everybody, I don't know if you saw it, but I said if you had any questions about your hair or anything about hair, to go ahead and put it in the comments. So if you're here and you haven't put your question in, go ahead and pop in your questions, and we will try to get to everybody's question tonight. Okay, totally off topic on here. I want to show you my new toy. So I got chopsticks.
Oh.
I got chopsticks. But not just any chopsticks.
Lightsaber chopsticks.
You can't see the red.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can see it's red? But wait. So somebody could be the bad guy and someone could be the Jedi. So maybe like Kylo Ren, Darth Vader.
So you're not going to put your hair up in chopsticks like we used to do?
Maybe there's something coming later with the chopsticks if you're a Star Wars fan.
I use chopsticks every week.
Are these not the coolest in the world?
Those are awesome. Where did you get those?
I found them on Amazon. I was going through looking for something else, and then boom, Amazon, see, they're listening. They know I like Star
I
Wars.
swear they can read your mind.
Come on, because how could I not get these? These are the best thing since sliced bread. I'm going to shut them off because I don't want.
Oh, so you just poke the top of them and they shut off? That's awesome.
So, and they were
Oh
so
my God.
cheap.
What a fun thing to teach children how to use chopsticks, too. What a fun way to do that.
That's such a great idea. I should get the kids these.
Yes.
Not only that,
Chopsticks are difficult to learn, and once you learn, I mean, they're easy. I've been using them for years, but when you first learn, it's hard to pick up little things, or scoop rice and stuff like that. And that'd be a fun way. Or those look like they're pretty
and
hefty
they're
looking,
kind of thick too.
which is good. You want them thick.
Yeah. But they were, you wouldn't believe the price. They were so cheap, and I can't remember, but Z will put it in the newsletter because I'm going to give it to her.
Okay, because I will have to search. I will search for them, or you will remind me.
Yes.
Remind me because my memory is shot.
Tina, yes, Christmas gift stocking stuffer.
Elizabeth, when my hair was long in the 80s, I did the same thing. I used to wrap it up, put it down, and then put the other one that way and have the two chopsticks sticking out.
I remember in the 70s when I was little, my mother had it was like a leather thing like this. She'd put her hair up, she'd put it over and stick the thing through it. Remember that?
Put the hair up, put it, and then put the leather piece right across the back, and then you put what was like a chopstick next to your scalp and hook it in the other side. And the leather we used to use tooled leather. It was like really like cowboy tooled leather too.
It was
plain ones, all different kinds.
I remember it to this day. I always remember that.
Oh my God.
So how
You've already had one question, so I'll write it down.
Oh, okay. So write in your questions.
I'm seeing questions already.
Okay, yes, because we got to make sure we get everybody's question. So last week we were not here because you were weathering a storm. So how everybody was asking me, I was getting messages and texts, how's Zippy? So let everybody know how you made out.
I am fine. We got very lucky. The grocery store that I shop at lost power. We did not lose power. There was a lot of debris. There was a lot of branches down. And along my fence, I have a privacy screen, and the privacy screen came loose. So my goal this week is to put it back. It just zip ties, but it's going to be like 200 zip ties. So it's going to take me a while. Are you okay? Are you going to sneeze?
I keep sneezing, and I get that where your eyes like.
I feel like I'm fighting a cold or the flu. I've been so tired and so worn down, and I had a sore throat. So I took a COVID test, but that was negative. And I was thinking it didn't feel like it was just, I'm just tired. I'm looking for something wrong, I think.
Tina, questions are for hair. Any hair question? So something we should probably let them know is we're not sure, depending over the next month or two, we may not be able, or I may not be able to be on, depending. There's a lot going on right now. So I don't know, should I tell everybody what's going on? So I will. I'll just we share everything right in our life. So
that's up to you.
Everybody knows Mom had her open heart surgery. She was still having some issues with her throat, with a lot of pain and everything, and she found out that she has cancer. The good news though is that it's a treatable cancer. And if you are under 40 and you have not had the HPV vaccine, you still can get checked for the virus. And if you don't have it, you can still get the vaccine. please get the vaccine if you have grandchildren who are girls. I don't need, yeah, if you have grandchildren that are girls, because it's just for the girls.
No, boys can get HPV.
Boys too. That's what I was a little. I was confused about that. But tell them, check with the doctors to get that vaccine. That vaccine came out. I was too old for it, but it was because the HPV virus causes cervical cancer, but now they're finding that there's a whole bunch of throat cancer. So yes, I thought I put it out there. I know people were messaging mom too. So this way she doesn't have to talk about it with everybody. But she's in great spirits, and hopefully she'll pop in on tonight. But we are, like I said, we are treating for cure. So that is a great thing. But there might be a time, 1 week where I can't come on. Maybe Zippy will come on. Maybe she'll have one of you guys join her. I don't know. But just wanted you guys.
Just understand, it's always with us. It's always family first.
Yes.
And I know that we've had issues with some of our family here, and sending my condolences to Michelle Carter.
Yes. Also, we will take any prayers, by the way. If you pray, we'll take that prayer. Because I see some of you guys.
Oh, she's here. She just said to Cassie, your mom.
Oh, good, Vicky. I'm glad. Her daughter got her first shot a year ago. Good. Very good. Let's get those shots. But tonight is exciting because we're talking about hair. Okay.
We're talking about Rachel's favorite subject. So I'm just going to sit back and learn.
And what's funny is, like, we've done a show like this before. So many of you, I think that you followed the directions and you're still doing it. So you're not even going to, this is going to be a repeat for you. Okay, so I see a question, and I don't know if you saw Vicky's question, Z, but maybe you could jot that down and
I've got 3 questions here. I've got one from Eileen, one from Vicky, and one from, I think, Tina.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about, because people don't realize that there's actually a proper way to wash your hair. Yeah. So we're going to go over step by step. First thing is, you obviously want to pick the right shampoo for your hair type. Whether you have fine hair, thick or coarse hair, color treated hair, bleached hair, you want to get the right proper shampoo and conditioner for your hair. You're not going to wash your hair every day. Back in the 80s, my gosh, we washed our hair every single day. And every single day, we blew dry it and curled it and teased it and sprayed it. And gosh, we were just drying the crap out of our hair, damaging it. So you do not need to wash your hair every day, or you will strip it of its natural oils. And it can also try and damage your hair in the long run. But like shampoo, the optimal amount of time that you wash your hair in a week, that varies depending on your hair type. So maybe oily hair is going to wash their hair 2 to 3 times, 2 to 3 days a week. If your hair is dry, you may only need it once or twice a week to be washed. And in between, there's always dry shampoo. We talked about that. But Zippy, you're going to do a little show on dry shampoo in a little bit. So,
I've already used it once today. It's going to.
Oh, by the way, I didn't tell her she was going to be doing that.
Thank you. I've producted my hair too. Thanks so much for doing that.
Yes, because we want to see. I'm going to try something too, and I have product in my hair too, but that's okay. Know your water type. If you have hard water, it has a buildup of minerals like calcium and magnesium, and that can actually leave a film on your hair, and it makes it very difficult to moisturize your hair. over time, hard water can actually dry out your hair. Water is such a big thing. So gonna give Zee.
Yeah.
You were with me when we went to the Caribbean, and I had Caribbean water in my hair, and I dried it and asked Zee how I look like Rosanna Dana. Did I not?
You did.
It was like,
So is that the minerals in the water? Is that why?
I think what there it was between the humidity and the water and everything that my hair has not done that. It was seriously like
Right.
Zippy was like, what the?
Yeah. Yeah. I do remember that. And so there's hard water. There, you know how they advertise, is your water hard? Is your water soft? And I think that has a lot to do with it. Hard water is really rough on your skin too, and your hair, which is why people put water softeners into their homes.
Yes. So if you have hard water, you could put a softener in, or there's some piece of equipment that you could do too. So do you know what celebrities do?
What?
As if we have this much money, and not for nothing, they're very wasteful. They use bottled water. Like, who can? That would be a whole case just to wet your hair. Or they're using the 5-gallon thing. But come on, you don't need to use bottled water.
But okay, but I don't think you need to use bottled water. But think about how you set your makeup with water. What about Evian? I've used Evian on my face.
Yeah, but that's
a little schwitz.
spray. Like a bottle is going to last you a ton. That's
Right.
going to last you a long, long time.
So Vicky wanted to know how you know the difference between the water, and I believe you can have your water tested. They will come out and test your water and water companies.
Yes. I'm not exactly sure how, but how you know.
There are water testing companies that come out because they'll tell you minerals, they'll tell you all the bad stuff that's in, they'll tell you if your water's good or for drinking or bad for drinking.
There's some kind of little test kit on.
I bet there is, and I'll look that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet that there is. Okay, so now we know what shampoo and conditioner we're using. Now we know what our water is. Now we're gonna start shampooing our hair. First thing you want to do is fully soak your hair. It's not just and then flopping on the shampoo. You want your hair totally soaked, wet, from root to end. It should be wet. Excuse me. The water if you just are doing 10 seconds, your hair isn't getting wet. Like you should be moving it, going like this. I really move it and make sure everything.
So I'm assuming so that when you take a shower, maybe you don't wash your hair first.
I do.
You do.
Oh no, I wash
top to bottom, but usually
I wash the face first, then my hair, and then because I do the shampoo first. Once I put the conditioner in, now that's staying in my hair. So then I'm washing hair down, doing all my everything. So the conditioner's in my hair for a good 5 minutes. So yes, I'm like you. So now your hair is wet. You're going to apply your shampoo. The shampoo is you want to correctly have the right amount. So say for someone like Zee, who has very short hair, it's about the size of a penny, maybe, right? Little bit.
Depends on the kind of shampoo too, because some of them, so a cheaper shampoo will have more water in it. And a more expensive shampoo has less water in the actual shampoo and is thicker. So yes.
Well, not only that, but we're not using cheap shampoo.
No, so, we never use that. Because that dry for me, that's how you get that additionally does that what Rachel was saying happened in the Caribbean.
Yes, exactly. So if you have hair, very short hair, it's about the size of a penny or a nickel. For like shoulder length hair, it's about a quarter. And if you have long hair like my hair, I use about $0.50. Now here's a little tip. If you wash your hair, like for me, I don't wash my hair every day, but when I go to wash my hair, it is dirty. So when I do the first shampoo, I'm shampooing, but I'm not worried about getting everywhere. I'm trying to just, you're working mostly on your scalp. That's what you're shampooing, your scalp, because as it runs down, it's cleaning this. This doesn't really get dirty. The oil comes on your scalp and it kind of goes to here, maybe about 3 or 4 inches, which is where dry shampoo comes in. But so if you did one shampoo and then you did it partially and then you rinse it halfway out and then do your second shampoo and then you'll have everywhere. And that's what we do in salons, by the way. When we shampoo 2 times, the first time we just get it all around to get the bulk dirt out. And then the second time we're rinsing about, look at, like I'm at the salon. We're rinsing about half of it out. And then we're just adding more right in to get, that scalp.
Gotcha. So for someone with short hair, now I find I only need one shampoo because there's not a lot. So yes, it's also because of the length. So if your hair is longer, you obviously need more of everything, more second shampoo, more more, more.
Well, if you didn't wash your hair for a week, you might need to.
Oh, yeah, but I don't do that because it would be lay flat. But interesting because you were talking at the beginning about making sure your hair, and again, your hair is drenched and wet. Obviously, with short hair, it gets drenched and wet like that. So the longer your hair is, the more of everything you need, the more pre-water, the more rinsing, the more shampoo, the more the second shampoo. So that's good to know. I didn't know that. I like what I learned.
And now when we're talking about actually washing, you never ever want to use your fingertips. You're not scratching like this. That's not good. We talk about that like if we're stimulating pieces of our scalp, you can do that, but not when you're washing because that's your damaging your skin. Would you take your nails and just be like to wash your face? No. Just because you can't see your scalp doesn't mean you're not damaging it. So you want to use the pads of your fingers. Think how nice it feels when you go to the salon and you lay back and they're doing your hair. They're not going in big circular motions. It's all little motions with a nice pressure, and that's how you're washing your hair. So you're not going like this, and you're not going like this. It's all nice, smooth movements with the pads of your fingers, and you're getting everywhere. Don't forget behind your ears, right? So you're getting all of that. You're concentrating on your scalp, which it's automatically going in your hair. Like you don't need to be like all this part of your hair. You're just working up here on your scalp, and it's gonna get to your ends. And I do get like this part, but it gets to your ends automatically. So you don't need to go crazy. My hair is a disaster.
So I actually have a question here that I'd like to get out right away.
Okay.
And Carrie Carter CV asked, no matter what shampoo she uses, the next day her hair looks so oily, so she has to wash daily. What's she doing?
So that's her scalp, her skin is very, very oily. So that can happen. Have you tried, Carrie, dry shampoo the next day? Because what happens with our scalp is that when you have oily hair, is really oily scalp because your scalp is what's putting the oil out. Because fun fact, your hair is dead. That's why we could cut it and it doesn't hurt and everything. But if your scalp is oily, what?
It doesn't. I think it silently screams.
I know. That's like when you pick a leaf off a tree, you know, and it's like, is the tree screaming because I just picked the leaf off the tree?
I have one more thing to say, Elizabeth. I love it. Did you? She said she has to tell us that when she first signed on, her husband was like, "Is it time for the Compass Girls?"
Oh my God, tell him we
I
love
say,
him.
"Yeah, it's supposed to be," and he said, "Yes." He must feel like I get the night to myself.
I know. But I'm glad that he reminds her because that's good.
Yeah.
But yes, Carrie, I want to know if you have
She said
tried.
she's
Oh, I have,
tried.
but it doesn't make it look good at well. Okay, so then I'm wondering if you're using it right. So we're gonna go over that. Zippy's
Yeah.
gonna go over that.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so we talked
probably
about
better with someone with long hair because but if I'll show you how it's done because I do use dry shampoo in between.
so once you're done, rinse thoroughly. Thoroughly. There are so many people that leave shampoo in their hair. You need to rinse it thoroughly. Get in there, get that water in there, rinse out your hair. Minimum 1 to 2 minutes. Like if it takes you 3 minutes to wash your hair from start to finish, you're either not rinsing right, you're not doing something right. It should take you at least 5 minutes to wash your
Ooh,
hair.
Michelle. Sometimes she uses baking soda and vinegar on her hair. Now
Okay,
vinegar makes it shiny, doesn't it?
we're gonna go into that.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about that. Okay, so rinse thoroughly. Then you're gonna apply the conditioner. So if you do like Zippy and I say, with wash your face, then shampoo your hair, then put the conditioner on, and then go about your business. That's great for your hair because now the conditioner is sitting on it for a while. I also, and I was meant to bring it in, but I forgot to bring it in, but I have a very wide tooth comb that I start at the bottom, always comb from the bottom, and I work my way up while the conditioner is in my hair just to get the knots out. So I go like that all the way up. And once you start doing that, you do it so quick. It's like,
Yeah. So with short hair, because you're conditioning your hair and not your scalp, it's a little more. I don't put it on right away. I have to be honest with you. I don't shampoo and then put the conditioner on, let it sit too long because my hair is so short. So I have, just like you have longer time with longer hair. With the shorter hair, I find I need a shorter time of the conditioner sitting on there, and it's only because when you look, let me see. See, I mean, when I'm looking at hair like this that is so
your
short,
hair
really
is so
conditioning the scalp.
short.
So I really only need to this is the area for me that needs the most conditioner, but
For
I
your
do need that
hair,
hair.
for
Hmm?
your hair, I wouldn't be going like this on your
No.
hair.
Oh no,
I
no, I'm going.
yeah, I would, because when you put conditioner on, you don't need it on your roots.
Right.
You
And
need
that's
it
all this is. That's
and down. So just your end. So I would say for someone like Zippy's here, you're just doing the tips like she said, like that. That's it. And then you just want to then rinse it out, and you want to rinse it really good. Now, if you're here, you can, and I have left conditioner in a little bit because for the summer, like I want it to be, I know I'm gonna wear it straight, so I want it to have that sleeker look, and then it gives that extra moisture. And it's heavier because I'm not rinsing all the conditioner out. I have also taken conditioner when I got out of the shower, put a little bit, and just kind of went down. When you get out, when you're done washing your hair, no, when you go to the salon, you're back in the chair, they bring the towel up, they sit you up, you go to their chair, they sit there, and they take the towel and they go like this, right? They don't go like this with your hair. They just squeeze the towel on your hair. Yes. So that's now technically they say you should use certain types of towels. I use my cotton towels, like my regular bath towels. Like that's what I use. I'm just not going like this. I'm squeezing. And then I should have brought a towel. I remember last time I showed you with the little towel how to put it in so you're not putting it up, twisting it. But that's all right. Okay, then we talked about
But if you want to get fancy, there are hair towels.
Yeah, there's the microfiber towels.
I just gave one bite from, I think it's Kit to Allison. I gave one to Allison that was really nice. And it automatically has a twist. It has a little hook in the back.
But you're not supposed to twist. That's the thing. When you're twisting your hair, so the microfiber towels, well, yours, it's just the way you put it on. But you're supposed to go up like this and flip it and tuck it so it's not twisted. I twist. I'm just saying. It's
you know what? It's only because I'll tell you what. The reason most people twist is because it's easier to secure the towel, not because of the hair.
And it's quick.
Yeah.
When
that's a great idea. Because that's the right texture.
What's that?
To use a t-shirt.
Oh yeah, the texture. Okay, yes. So that. So let's talk about, since we're talking about shampoos and stuff, let's talk about what we have here.
I am in love with this. And it's so funny that they sent each of us very different shampoos and conditioner. And Rachel said it's because that's what we asked for, but I don't recall that because my memory is so bad.
We did. We looked at the products because they want to send what is correct for our hair.
Right. And I could never use what you said.
I did moisture repair shampoo and conditioner.
And I have soothing.
Odell Beauty, by the way.
It's Odell Beauty. And can I tell you something? I had to look up how you say it because it's actually in other language. It's called German. It's Odeli. And I've been heard it called Odeli. And so I went to their site and it says O-Dell. And I went, that's easy enough. So it is Odell.
Oh, so I'm correct.
You are correct. I had to look it up because I'm a little OCD about names of products. So
I'm not going to hold these up here because I'm getting soaked because I took them out of my shower because I'm using them.
So I actually dried mine off. Well, I didn't wash my hair today. I dry shampooed my hair.
I'll put them over here.
But I have to tell you, so I've been using the smoothing shampoo and conditioner, and it's for extra moisture. It's for controlling frizz and shine. So I do have short hair. I probably have less frizz because I have shorter hair. But if you have long hair that gets really frizzy, this is a wonderful product for it. For me, it gives me the shine that I need because my gray hair can get dull. The coarseness of gray hair needs that extra shine. So I love the way my hair feels afterwards. And can I tell you something?
Yes.
I used it and I kept thinking, the smell of this shampoo, it's really familiar. And I'm going, it must be botanicals. It must be that. And then all of a sudden I stopped and I went, and I thought, it smells like freshly cut grass. That's what my shampoo smells. It's the smoothing shampoo smells like.
Mine doesn't. Mine smells good.
Smoothing shampoo smells like my lawn was just cut. It's exactly what it smells like. I went like that. I went, holy cow, that smells like a day that you had your lawn cut, that there's still dew on the lawn and you get that nice smell. That's what the shampoo smells like. I'm sorry. Go on to your shampoo because I wanted to.
My volumizing shampoo. Actually, I got the moisture repair, which is great for color treated hair, and it's because I need moisture and my hair to be repaired. And then there's also a volumizing shampoo, which it gives moisture, shine, and fullness. So their shampoos have amino acids, which actually promote hair strength from the root to the tip. And the shampoo cleanses, it nourishes, it moisturizes, and this is the volumizing shampoo. It does not weigh hair down. So that is the
And I have to say the same about the smoothing shampoo because that can with short hair, if it's too heavy, it'll just kind of stick to my head. I can't work with it. I can't piece it or anything. So
Right. And I love that they literally have shampoo for every hair type. They have curl defining. As I said, I use the moisture repair, which is nourishing my hair back from, and it doesn't strip it, which I love.
no, but the other thing that I've been using is only once a week because I've been using the smoothing. I've been using their clarifying shampoo once a week just to get all that product
that
out.
is actually perfect. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Well,
Okay.
I kind of read it.
So the shampoos, by the way, are, I just want to give
I
the
think they're about $32 or something like that.
$11.99.
$11.99. Oh, I'm thinking the whole set. Okay.
Yeah, so $11.99 is the shampoos. Can we just before we go to the clarifying shampoo, can we just go to this because this is my absolute this is my first favorite product.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my first favorite product. It's a texturizing sea salt spray. It's $11.99. So this actually mimics the effects as if you spent the day at the beach.
Oh, so do you get those like sexy mermaid waves and stuff?
Yeah, like the tassel texture.
Ooh.
I absolutely love it. Now I'm gonna spray a little bit. I'm gonna do it on this side. I'll try not to get. I got Eileen here because I'm gonna do
Oh, look.
I don't know what to say. So you could kind of
yeah, you can see that all already.
like you could see the difference here. It's just curled, and there now it's like kind of. I love it so much. Love it, and it smells. I could just sit here and be like,
I tried it, but I don't have hair to tossle.
In your face, you taste that salt.
Oh, that's nice. So here's the other thing I love about it. On the back of each bottle, it literally tells you what kind of hair that it's good for and what's a hard pass. So, well, the clarifying is good for everything, but like on the smoothing, it says it's great for straight, wavy, curly hair, medium, and coarse hair, but not on coily, like Allison's hair that she has those tight coils, or fine hair because it might be too heavy for fine hair. So there's never a question about which kind of hair to use the shampoo on because it's very, very, very explicit.
Yes, they tell you like it is. But
Yeah.
So the sea salt spray is my favorite. Oh, also it really adds, like, for me, it adds that texture, which I believe texture brings a little bit of volume too. So this is my all-time favorite. Second favorite product by Odell, Ear Dry Styler.
My very favorite because I have short hair and I only air dry my hair.
The first time I used it, I didn't do it right because I actually blew dry my hair a little bit. Can't do that. So this is actually designed to enhance your natural texture. It seals your ends, it restores hydration, and it gives you that defined, polished look. So,
and you can work with short hair, you can work your hair a little bit if you want to not use any other product. It's very simple just to add this to your damp hair, and then I work my hair a little bit like this, and it's great.
There's actually, for long hair, there's a technique. What you're going to do, you take your towel and you're getting all the excess moisture out. You're squeezing like that with the towel. Then you're going to comb through your hair, starting at the bottom, comb through your hair. And you actually, when you comb through, you leave those comb tracks in place. Don't disrupt them. I'm sorry, when you're taking as much excess out, you're putting this in, you're combing it through. So this is product is in your hair. You're combing it through. Now those comb tracks are there. Don't disrupt them until the hair is almost dry. Then you could gently manipulate and open the hair. The longer you leave the hair without touching it, the less frizz and the more natural it looks. And it looks like that ear dried look. It's beautiful.
See, I can put it in, and if I want to piece my hair a little, because it's short, I can just, if I want that little piece, you know how Ellen DeGeneres' hair is piecey when she has the pixie? That's all you need to put in is a little of this, and just kind of turn the hair a little bit, and it will, see how it pieces? I just put it in. So instead of being flat, I could get that textured look without using any tools. So I just put a little up here. You can see how as I put it in, and I put it in dry, it's much better to put it in damp, and I can get a little texture in the hair without blow drying it and without using other product.
And yes, they are giving Compass Girl 20% off for oh, hold on, I'm trying to get the link right in there so you guys could click it. For your first order, 20% off. If you don't have the link, you can just use the Compass Girls. That's it. Oh, I'm sorry. The Compass Girls money sign 20. Let me put that in there too.
Okay. And while you're doing that, some of these questions you've already answered about how often you're supposed to wash your hair. What is the best shampoo and conditioner for someone who color treats their hair? So Vicki wanted to know if she had a dye and a cut.
Okay, best moisture repair. That's for color. That's
okay.
Right.
Tina wanted to know for frizzy hair, and I'm going to say probably that, or the smoothing shampoo that's what it's for. It's
frizzy hair. If it's colored, I'd go with this. But if it's just not, frizzy hair is frizzy hair, so you could do.
So the smoothing hair will give it that smoothness, relax a little bit of that frizziness without giving it a lot of weight. That's the thing about moist. See, if I can use it and it doesn't lay flat, it doesn't give it too much weight, which is what I like. And it says wavy, curly, fine, medium, coarse, so whatever.
I want to talk about the clarifying shampoo for a minute because I think you're going to be surprised what I tell you.
Okay.
Clarifying shampoo. There is a misconception that those of us with color treated hair should avoid clarifying shampoos. And that's because people think that it's going to take the color out or what have you. The truth of the matter is, before you go get your hair colored or have a color treatment done, you should actually use a clarifying shampoo, because that actually takes everything out of the hair and it allows the color to better take. Because so what happens is the clarifying shampoo.
Does it open the follicles?
It removes buildup, hard sebum on the scalp, excess oil. So it helps the color or bleach penetrate the strands because it takes that film off it that actually acts as a barrier. So it doesn't open your cuticles. It's taking all the junk off it.
Okay.
Someone, I think it was Tina who asked about baking soda. So.
No, it was Michelle, I believe. Michelle wanted to know about baking soda and vinegar.
Now, there are great clarifying shampoos on the market. This is a great one. What baking soda is your basically homemade remedy. I used to tell people to take a tablespoon of baking soda and a cup of warm water, and you'd mix it, and then you'd shampoo and then pour it over your head, comb through it, and then rinse, then condition. Now, could you still do that? Yes. Would I say that's better than this? No, because everything you need is in here. And when you use baking soda, like you're stripping. The clarifying shampoo, it's actually made to strip out those impurities. I don't do the baking soda anymore. The vinegar, people put apple vinegar. Again, it's a homemade recipe, and all that does is it closes your cuticle. So let's talk about
So that gives it more. Does that give it more shine? Because I remember doing that.
It can give it more shine because what happens is, so you have, think of a fish, right? You have the fishes has all the scales. So the scales are your cuticles. So if that scale, if you rub down a fish with its scales down, it feels nice and smooth. So it's going to be shiny. But if you start going like this and breaking those scales off, or you go like this, it can actually hurt on a fish, right? If you go opposite their scales. So it's same thing with your hair. So as it's getting damaged, those little scales break off. And that's why your hair gets, dry and looks frizzy and yucky, and why we need to keep trimming it. So the vinegar is,
I caught that too, Mike.
Acidic, and it closes those cuticles. It's like closes that up because it's acidic. It's like, remember when you got a perm? They put the first solution on your hair. It kind of opened the cortex because you got the cuticles. Then you have the cortex, which is the actual hair. Basically, what tells the hair, is it going to be straight? Is it going to be curly? What's it going to do? So when you got a perm, that solution was alkaline, and it would break the cortex, and now it's around the rod. So now you're making the hair, all the hair bonds are broken. So now the hair is around there. Now you're rinsing that stuff out, but you can't just take that rod out because the bonds are broken. Now they take that other cool stuff, the cold stuff, put it over the rods. That's your acid, or your acidity. Acidity. So that closes those cuticles in the cord. So that's how your hair got curly. So can you use vinegar? Yes. Do you need to? Not really. What else?
I don't know. Mike's making.
Here's something. Clarifying shampoo. If your hair is bleached, you'll want to use this, because what it does is it takes out all that that tingy color. I'm losing my train of thought because I just was reading.
So like the orangey kind of.
Thank you.
So wait, hold on. So it's like when I use a purple like if you used a purple shampoo or something.
This is better than that. This is better than purple shampoo.
Right. Oh, good to know. Well, that's probably why I like it, because I was using a purple shampoo to make my hair look like more silvery. But I'm finding that all I really need is the shine that this gives. It's not I don't need that purple so much, unless I actually want purple hair, and then I let it sit on it.
Yeah, because so for blondes, like, you should use this once every other week, and it gives that your hair that fresh start. And for blondes, for it basically it functions as like a detox for your hair and your scalp. And remember how I used to say, like, I switch shampoos like every other month. I have different shampoos, and depending, like, because sometimes
that's an understatement, but so do I now from the show. So,
Well, I have always done that, and that's because even if you use the same shampoo day in and day out and you don't use a clarifying shampoo in between, your hair gets buildup from the shampoo, from all the products you use. Shampoo, conditioner, everything. Hair spray. What's going on?
It's falling. I'm looking in the thing and look at it still.
Oh yeah, it does look like it's gonna fall.
It's falling, but it's half up. I'll figure it out. I'm looking at the screen and I'm like, what? It's gonna fall.
Let's answer some questions.
Okay, so Eileen, who's sitting next to you, said she's getting older. The hair is thinning. She's tried a bunch of different products. She's also taking biotin. What should she use as you get older?
So here's the thing. Unfortunately, our hair and skin and body changes every 7 years. So, you may go through your hair was straight, your hair.
Times my hair is.
Yeah. So if your hair seems fine, it's going through a change, but there are so many products on the market now that actually help to thicken the hair, because here's how to figure out if your hair is
okay
fine or thin. Do you know the difference?
Yeah. So I get what looks like bald spots. It's actually, they're not. It's just the way my hair will lay so that it looks like I have bald spots here and bald spots here if my hair's not done right. But if I use a root lifter, yeah, I can avoid that.
Not answering
that. Mike is just being, he's just
not answering that question.
Yeah.
Actually, Michael, you should still be using something like some type of shampoo, because it's your scalp. You still need to cleanse your scalp. I wouldn't use
that because he doesn't.
Because you still want it to be, soft and moisturized, even though it's your scalp. Okay, so back to you have to know what type of hair you have. If you take one strand of hair, if you could barely see it, then your hair is fine. So that's how you know, because you have fine, medium, thick hair. Then you have, if you say your hair is thin, right? Thin is per square inch. Oh yeah, I can't see that. Your hair is, I think your hair is fine.
It used to be very, very thick and coarse when it was long. But as I aged, let me see if I can get that up there.
Because some people will have fine hair, but a ton of it. Because
no, I had thick, wavy, thick hair. My mother had hair like Allison.
Or when people say thick hair, because it also depends how many hairs you have per square inch. So everybody has about 100,000 hairs.
Wait, should I go get the wedding pictures? Oh no, my hair was pulled back.
So was your hair itself? Each hair was thin, fine?
I was very coarse. My hair was very coarse.
So each hair was thick.
Right.
Each hair was
thick.
I
don't know. I shouldn't say that. I think it was who knows? I used to pull it in a ponytail, so I have no idea. And then it was thick. But it wasn't like my mother's was like Allison's. Allison's is very coil. Allison's hair is out to here.
But she has a lot of hair.
Yes, my mother was like that. My mother had like
her hair itself, like each strand, I'd say is medium on her. But if your hair is thinning, if you don't have as much hair as you used to, there are a ton of products that you can use. The other thing, that's what I was saying about stimulating your scalp. Not when you're shampooing your hair every day, because you don't want to do that. But if you're just like going like this, you're stimulating your scalp. If you take a comb and put it on an angle and kind of do that,
Who's commenting as the Compass Girls?
I don't know. Mine is early. I don't know. Somebody is us. I don't know.
Must be one, so maybe it's Denise.
Oh.
So, Elizabeth, I do the exact same thing. My husband is bald, shaves his head. So I buy him the Dove men's soap that is supposed to be hair and body. So, but I figure it's Dove, so it's probably fine for it's probably mild.
Don't get nervous if you shed. Like people get nervous, oh, there's so much hair in the drain. You shed so much hair daily. You know what? I have a fun fact. So let me go grab that. Well, this is kind of cool. A wet strand of hair can stretch up to 30% of its normal length. So that's why when your hair is wet, especially with people with curly hair, your hair will be down to here and it'll dry and it's like, and your hair is short. Let me move that. Okay, let me go get these other fun facts. Well, they're not really fun facts, but we all know hair is mostly made out of keratin. Keratin is the same protein that we find in the outer layer of skin and our fingernails. Because that one broke. And then here, this is true. Hair grows quicker in a warmer climate because the heat.
Would you repeat that last word?
Climate. Did I not say it?
That's all right. I thought you said
climax. Oh, I said climax. Hair may grow
quicker. I was like, what did she just say?
They grow quicker during a climax. I did say climax. I wonder what's on my mind.
Woohoo! Take a little thingy again.
I said this before, all hair that we see is dead. And they actually use hair in investigations because they could tell you what you ate to whenever this started. You know, this one piece, this is years. They could go back years and see everything that I ever put in my body. Black is the most common hair color and red is the most rare. We talked about red hair before.
Right. Black is black or dark brown? Black
is the most common.
Wow.
Hair is the second fastest growing tissue in the body. Well, we talked about changing the bonds of the hair. That's also what blow drying does. It alters the shape of the hair by changing their hydrogen bonds.
So she's talking about hydrogen bombs and climaxes.
Cutting your hair. Let me repeat this very clearly because I hear people say this all the time. Cutting your hair does not, I'm going to repeat, does not influence how fast your hair will grow.
No, it cuts the dead ends off though.
But people will say, or they'll say, I cut my hair grows quicker. Or I cut my hair and it got thicker. It doesn't get quicker nor thicker. I feel like I'm a Dr. Seuss here.
Okay, so I understand. Here's what I understand. Cut my hair, it got thicker. You cut your hair and it's not weighed down as much because it's not as long. So it appears thicker.
I'm going to explain it to you right now. See that V? Here, I'll do it like this. You can't see. See that V?
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of your hair. Now, touch that V. It's not really that much, right? But if I go get it cut, that V is now like this, straight across.
So it appears to be.
So it's blunt. So it feels thicker. When you shave your legs, you know that stubble, it feels so thick, but let your legs go for a month and it's not this thick hair. It's the same hair. So that's the, but as you said, when you trim your hair, it does give it lift. So you will get more volume when you trim your hair or cut your hair because you do get that lift. Like Zippy said, it weighs it down. So I'm
very busy. patting a dog so that she won't bark.
Do you want to know some of the trends that are out for the fall? And then I'm going to do a demo for
Okay.
you. Okay. So, here, let me do this. This is what
I'd
I'm
love
gonna
to know what some of the trends are. Not that I have hair to be trendy with, but
no, I am going to do this because I am going to have Eileen come on over here and we're going to do some of the trends.
so
Let me,
Vicky, that happens. So she says she doesn't grow hair on her legs anymore. So I don't grow hair under my arms anymore, and that has to do with menopause.
right.
So I still shave just in case I can't see them, in case there's one there.
I wish, not my legs, they're
Thank
still.
you, Elizabeth. Yeah, I
All
wish
right.
my legs didn't have
Let me
hair.
pull this back. Hold on a second.
Okay. All right, baby, come here, come here. Come on, come here, come up, come here. Come on, come up. Come on, you can come up. Come on.
We'll see if we have this correct.
All right, I got a dog. I'm gonna do the dog's hair. Want me to do your hair? Come on.
All right, Irene, come on and sit down.
Hey, stranger.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Isn't this fun?
Oh my gosh, I get to watch. It's usually me in the chair and Rachel's cutting my hair for me. And then she foofs it. She foofs it all out. And I go, don't foof it.
Oh my gosh. When I do Zippy's hair, I make her hair so big.
Yeah. And I don't like big hair. But when I put the dry shampoo in later, it'll get big.
Geez, does everybody know how to braid? I could do a braiding class.
Oh gosh, no, I can't braid to save my life.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the trends.
Okay.
Okay, so color. Warm caramel highlights are a big trend right now for the fall. Bright coppers, shadow roots, and bronze. Not bronze as in bronze and platinum. Bronze, BRONDES. And I am going to explain what that is.
Please do.
Wow, I love shadow roots, and I was going to do pink shadow roots at one point, but then they grow out, and then they're not shadow roots anymore.
Shoulder length bob is back.
Shoulder length bob?
Yes, shoulder length bob. Deep side parts. I'm wearing a trend tonight. Let me fix it. This is called parted in the middle butterfly.
Interesting.
So okay, it does look like a butterfly. I see, because you're coming out like this and then go. Okay, like wings.
Some things that are fun. Think of back in the 90s.
Ponytail.
So hold on, I'm gonna do. Hold on.
Princess Leia.
When I'm done with Eileen, she's gonna kill me.
Probably.
So you know what's really in right now? Hair clips are back, all types.
Oh,
So you
I
got
used to love it.
the little hair clips, the big hair clips, the barrettes, they're all back.
So I like to do that with short hair sometimes. It's fun to actually, I have mine up today, but if it were down like this, I'd have some and then just do a bunch of little ones coming down like that. Because you can do that with short hair too. I'll do my hair.
Yes.
If I had known you were going to have me do something later, I would have brought a brush in here, but that's all right.
I don't think you could see it quite how it is, but this, it looks like little ears. This is space buns. Space buns are in now.
Princess Leia.
Okay. For color, skunk stripe. Remember back in the, I'm gonna say 80s.
My mother always had black hair with a white stripe in it, always, but it was natural.
It's back. And
Hers
what
is
they're
natural.
doing is you know, they're doing this and this. So that is back. Curtain bangs and swooped bangs are in.
I know, I saw that.
Curtain bangs are the bangs that have the part and kind of swoop like
They go
that.
like this.
Yes, like a
I
curtain.
wish I had a brush in here because I would. Wait a minute.
Yeah, so it comes down like.
They go like this. Maybe I'm gonna take it down.
Yes.
I don't have a brush in here, but
we did space buns. This I think is kind of cool. So you take your front piece and you just do a little baby braid right here in front. And you can't see as much as like in person. The lighting doesn't show you that well. But you have little baby braids on both sides.
Baby braids?
Yeah, I wonder if I close it down if you could see it a little better. So you do two little baby braids right in front. Like that.
Oh, yeah.
So those are, you could see the two.
Yep.
You just have the two little baby braids like that. So you do your hair and then you just boop and boop. That's kind of fun. What else do we have?
Eileen doesn't look thrilled.
No, she's not thrilled. Pigtails are in. I'm not going to put her hair in pigtails.
Oh, God, please don't.
The pigtails.
Yeah, she's not 15 years old, and
I wear pigtails. I do, and you know, I'm gonna show you because they look cute on adults. If you take it and you just do them down here.
Oh, so you're not talking about
not pigtail up here, although you will see them. This is what's in.
Well, yeah, I wore when I had long hair, I've worn them like that.
Yep, this I think is very cute. Look at that. How youthful is
that? I'm with you 100%.
What?
She said a lot of these trends seem appropriate for those under 18.
Exactly.
Yeah, but people are wearing them. Like this is so cute for anyone.
Look good.
You don't think Eileen looks adorable? This like this? Look at that. I wear my hair like this, by the way. And I even do braids and then I tie them down here.
I know you do. You sleep in braids though.
Yes, I do. And then I talked about the butterfly. And then the other thing is the Mermaid Waves, which
I need to go get a brush now.
Here, I'll start here. So Mermaid Waves are really easy, and it's basically kind of like a beach wave. But if you just, I will always use a curling iron. I don't like those ones that you wrap around because I don't feel like I have control over that. So I just, if you just grab a curling iron and you're just putting a little wave in, you're not doing like this big, huge curl. You're just giving it some body. If your hair does not hold, sometimes if you don't put product in it, it's not going to hold. So I will tell you, before you blow dry your hair, you need to put product. And if even then it gives you difficulty holding, once you get it all curled, take your hairspray, give it a spray.
Even I know that, yeah.
And let it sit. Absolutely let it sit. The other thing that you can do, these are really cheap in the dollar store. At night, if you wash your hair, let it be damp, and you could kind of set it right in these. Easiest thing ever. Boom.
I have a question. So if you did something like that and then sprayed sprayed like the sea salt texturizing, the texturizing sea salt, would that give it even more of a wave if you did that and sprayed it?
Say it again.
So let's say, see what you're doing. Instead of spraying that with something, just spray the sea salt, the texturizing sea salt spray as you're curling it like that. Would that
curling it with the curling iron or with the?
No, not with the curling iron, but with those.
All right, let's see.
Because it looks like it would actually give it a little more.
Well, let's experiment. We'll let this sit for a minute so it dries, and we'll see what happens.
Can I say something here?
Yes.
Eileen is a very good friend.
She is a good friend.
That's what you call a best friend.
But let me tell you something.
As long as I don't leave with an afro, I'm good.
Yeah, and not only that, when we're done here, I am going to do her hair in a nice braid that she likes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take care of her. All right, so let's see if this is
because only a good friend would let her hair be done like that in front of everybody. Not that, I mean, she's adorable. It doesn't matter, but I
cool.
Yeah, I just thought that the extra salt would give it a little bit of.
You know what, though? I feel like it's going to be too much work, though. You could do it, but I think it would be better just to, hold on, let me get rid of.
Just spray it and scrunch it. I wish I had a brush with me because then I was going to play with the.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
Because I think that look, when you texturize it for Eileen, is going to look really nice.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Can you see it? Turn your head.
Move your head. Yeah.
Look at, you could see right here, you could see the waves. And all I did was kind of go like that.
So for those of us who do not like to fuss with our hair or who do not feel confident doing it, something like using the Odell texturizing sea salt spray is an easy way to get that sexy curly look without having to fuss with those curlers or put a lot of stuff in. Or if you don't feel confident with a curling iron, using a product like this is a great alternative.
Smells good.
Doesn't it smell great? Oh my gosh, look at now this side, look at that side.
That looks absolutely adorable. Yeah. Yeah, and that didn't take the work of going like this and saying, where's it going to be? For me, it would, I mean, when my hair was a little longer, even this I would do with a curling iron. Now it's like, no, I can't. I'm not.
All right, what else do we want to know while I have Eileen here? What do you guys want to know? I have someone I could demonstrate on.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Any other questions?
Someone asked about dry shampoo. Can dry shampoo, and I'll show you how to use it in a minute. Do you have to not have product in your hair to use dry shampoo? You can still have product in your hair from the day before.
Absolutely. Every time you do your hair, you should have product. I can't say this enough. Product. Product is what? Product. Product. Even if your hair is short, product. Because, you have product for every single type of hair or every single type of style you want. You have ear dry. This is just with Odell. You have ear dry. You have the salt spray. You have, everything you could imagine to create the style and look that you want to do, but you need product.
You can demonstrate.
Yeah.
If you need to.
It took me a really long time to figure that. I kept saying, would you cut my hair so it would look piecey? And that was that I had this. So if I would go in, I want my hair cut like Isabella Rossellini, which is what I pretty much have, only it's a little bit longer. Then I would go in and say, the Ellen DeGeneres has the pixie cut, but she's got that really nice it pieces. So her hair chunks kind of. It's not like smooth.
There's
And that's
product.
all product.
She has a hairstylist on set who
And they put the product in and they go like this.
That's
and
correct.
it and that's I realized after years of not doing that.
It looks like, do you ever see someone, they have that messy, so I used to call it messy but neat. So it's like I didn't do anything to my hair. It looks messy, but yet it's neat and you could go out with it or whatever.
Yeah, it kind of looks cool.
Yes.
Just cool. Like I jumped out of bed, but my hair is so cool.
Yeah. So here's the thing. There are hairstylists who will take your hair and you stick it up in this bun like this, right? And then this is step one to getting the beach wave look. Because now it's up in that bun and it's getting that crazy, everything's going a different way. And then when they bring it down, now they're fixing pieces.
Right. It's
Any
really
other
nice.
questions?
Good.
You guys always
Somebody
have.
wanted you to, I think Tim asked if you would do a Coolio look in honor, in memoriam.
I know everybody has
Julio.
So let's
I
see.
think he just wants to see Eileen suffer is what he wants.
We have some fun facts.
Okay.
So the average head contains over 100,000 hair follicles.
Wow.
We naturally lose 50 to 100 hairs a day. Sometimes we could lose a little bit more, a little bit less.
Okay.
Each piece of hair, we already know this, it's made up of a cuticle cortex and the medulla, which is the very center, the core of the hair. Excuse me. Beware. What is this?
You're reading. I don't have this information.
Oh, so yes, beware of the juice cleanse. So going on a crash diet can make you
thin the heck out of your hair.
Yes, so don't go on a crash diet. Let's see. For it to be apparent that you're balding, you would have to lose 50% of your hair.
Okay, so I'm not balding.
No, you're not balding.
That's good. Good to know.
This is pretty amazing. A single strand of hair can support 6.5 pounds of weight.
Wow. Elizabeth had an interesting question.
Yeah.
What are the recommended vitamins that you should take for hair health?
Oh, that's so.
I could tell you biotin.
That's what I was told.
However, before you take biotin, please look up the side effects and make sure it doesn't interact with other. Biotin has a lot of positives and a lot of negatives. So it's very good for your fingernails, for growing nails. It's great for growing your hair. On the other hand, it can interfere with thyroid medication. So make sure when you go to the doctor that you tell him or her that you're taking biotin. So I only know the those kind of things. What are you doing?
She's tying a strand of her hair around the bottle.
Why?
Because I can't get it, but because it said 6.5 pounds, I want to see if my hair could hold the bottle.
Okay. Do you really want me to look like I woke up in the morning? Because I don't have a brush.
You're next.
Okay, here, I'll show you.
I will do it. So because I have short hair and I have to do this every other day.
Yes.
I rebelled against using a dry shampoo for a very long time. Thank you, Eileen, for being a model.
Eileen.
So, however, when you have very short hair, it can get very flat very quickly. Even if your hair is not oily, if you're wearing makeup, there's oil in the makeup, and sometimes you'll find, like, because I have my hair, I bring it forward and stuff, it's laying on makeup that may be oily. So this is the most interesting dry shampoo because it's really dry. I mean, I've never seen that is dry shampoo that I usually it's in a can. And what you do is you just spray the roots. Now, if you have short hair, hold on, let me make sure it's there we go. I'm just going to do the top. And I'm going to look like Hal, but you work it in. You work it in. Look,
I just
look like
really
I look like Einstein. I look like a mad professor.
always follow the directions of your dry shampoo because all of them are different.
Okay. This is what I look like when I wake up.
Smells amazing. Oh, look at you. Your hair looks so cute.
Thank you, Allie, if you're here tonight. She cut my hair this week. And I can feel my hair's already, I really need to brush it through. I don't have a brush here because I need to brush it out.
While Zippy is doing this, I'd like to know, everybody, what hair products do you use? Do you use dry shampoo? Do you use hairspray? Do you use gel, creams, pastes? Let me know. Oils. Tell us what you're using right now for your hair.
And I can see the excess falling out.
It feels like when I did this one little spot, it feels really nice. It smells
It
good.
is. It's a really nice. It almost leaves a little bit of a texture.
Doesn't that smell good?
It does.
Okay, I'm kind of I can't. So I'm backwards, so I don't know which side of my head I'm playing with.
Wait,
But
people are saying a baby chicken. What is happening with a chicken?
It's my hair.
Oh, your hair. You look like a baby chicken.
Look like a baby chicken. So, but you can see how all the oils, all the product. Actually, I had product in my hair. A lot of product in my hair tonight, and it feels like it's out.
Michelle and Carrie are saying just shampoo.
And what?
Never conditioner.
So I did that for many years. If I color my hair, I can't use conditioner. It gets because it gets really greasy. As soon as I stopped coloring my hair, I had to start using it. Huh?
It shouldn't. Color should.
Color coated my hair so that it would be nice and shiny and
like color conditions your hair. It does condition.
Right. So I didn't use conditioner when I colored my hair because it would come out awful. But when I stopped coloring my hair, I had to use conditioner. Even the hairdresser, she said she was using conditioner, and she said I can't use conditioner on your hair because it's not working.
So I want to tell you guys what the Brond is. BRONDES. Bronze. Brond color is brown blonde.
Let me do it like this. Let me do it.
So it's if someone's hair is brown and they have like very light blonde, not very light blonde, but as in not that much blonde going through. So it's kind of like not that, but like this up here. It would be like that where it's brown and it has a little bit of lighter brown, a little dark blonde. That's a big thing right now. Purples are big for the fall.
So can I tell you what I do to get my hair purple, which is probably a really bad thing?
What?
I was told this by my ex-hairdresser. So I take the purple shampoo. If I want my hair purple, put it on my hair dry. And I leave it and I let it sit.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
It's not that bad?
No.
And it gives me, and my hair turns violet. I get my whole head turns violet. I let it sit for
right now.
Huh?
That's in right now.
Maybe I'll start doing it again.
You know what else is in? You know what's big?
I don't know, but I'm playing with my hair. So I couldn't do this before I used the dry shampoo. So now you can see how I can style my hair again. I just did a whole different style. I brought it down, but it's because it was cleaned again with the dry shampoo. Because if I tried to do that before, it wouldn't have worked.
Looks good.
That's why I use the dry shampoo in between.
And it smells good.
Yeah, it does. It's clean smelling though. It's not like a heavy
So I remember I had purple hair. My hair would be good right now for fall.
So why don't you do it again?
Nah. I might do Barbie core.
Barbie core?
Barbie
Pink?
core. It's a pale pink.
Yeah.
You know, like Pale Rider. Like the whole Barbie theme is in right now. But so here's my issue. Because I kind of want to, you know, I love my hair blondes, but I kind of want to go dark, like dark brown, not dark brown, but like my roots. So like a medium brown. And then I want to do those like thick, chunky highlights. Almost like a bronze, but only more thick so you could see it. But then I also want to do a light purple or a light pink. So I don't know. So what I might do is
Well,
just
do the light first, because you can always go darker over light after light. You can't go light after dark without stripping everything.
someone's yelling no to me. But I was thinking maybe I'll just do like 2 strips like this of purple and pink. Remember when I did the unicorn, all the different colors?
Yeah.
Here.
I have no desire to. Well, the only thing I would like to, I wanted to go back and do was to do shadow roots, and then I thought problem with shadow roots is they grow out.
Yeah.
And you
So
have
what
to,
I love about shadow roots is in case
but I
you
could temporary do them because they're easy to temporary do.
but
I'm sorry. I
that's
thought
right.
they were. I thought they would be easy to do temporary temp because they fade, and that's what you want.
This is what I do. I think if you color your hair fully, let it grow out to that 6 weeks, then you got 2 to 4 weeks of the shadow root. And then when it gets a little bit more, then color it again, but don't go all the way down. Maybe go leave a 1/4 inch, and then you'll always pretty much have the shadow. But I just like it because I'm always late coloring my hair and I always have root. Like you could see, I have a pretty big shadow going. Wait, you
That's
can't.
why I stripped all the color out of my hair and went gray because
Oh, look, wait, here.
constant.
New
Because
trend.
I had to have my hair colored every 3 to 4 weeks. My hair was very fast.
Here, I'm going to get, look, this is all my, see, that's, I keep all my little.
I like the tips too. I like, especially with short hair, I like tipped hair.
Oh, I like it with short hair, not with long hair.
Yeah, I like tipped hair with short hair.
So
But
look, that's
I
in.
saw someone with hair like mine that had shadow roots that were very small shadow, which is very, very, and it was that Barbie core that you're talking about, pink, that really light pink.
This is all in. How fun. I think
Okay, so she's gonna start singing. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so. I'm sorry.
Hey, Mickey.
Mickey.
Hey, Mickey. Oh, Mickey,
You're so fine. You're so blow my mind. Okay.
so,
Well,
okay, do you want to laugh?
no.
At Rich's 40th birthday party, no, wrong side. At Rich's 40th birthday party, we did a variety show of old Richie instead of old Mickey.
How cute. So I need to go. I should have brought. Thank you, Eileen.
What? I don't
So
have my.
a brunette with just the bottom third of it purple. That's
I
nice.
got the perfect one. Wait. I just found the perfect
We
barrette.
want to know if what your natural color is. Is it the roots? Is it the dark?
Well, it's got darker since I got older. There's my natural. That's it.
Mine was. I should go. Can I go in the other room? I show you what my natural color is.
I found the perfect barrette.
Is that a Barbie one? Does that got a little heart on it?
It does have a little heart.
Oh, I'm going in the other room and show you what my hair looked like. back in the day.
Izzy must. We have prizes to give out too. Oh, here's more little clips.
Hold on. Because nobody's ever seen me with anything but this or the purple hair.
I used to love this, by the way. Well, when we used to do all the little jewels in the hair. So bejeweled in the hair is
Oh, I don't have any good pictures in here of long hair. I do, but not in here. I thought I did. Because my hair's pulled back. My hair was always pulled back.
My husband wants me to cut my hair. He likes it short.
My hair was not very long in this, though. This was my wedding.
So gold is in. So
get any wedding pictures with long hair, but what kind of photographer sends you pictures with your eyes closed?
A not good one.
I swear to God, one that Alan yelled at the whole time. I thought my hair was longer, but it was only to here. I used to have very long hair. But I always wore it in a ponytail, which is why I cut it off. I said, well, this is really stupid. Look, even at my wedding, wait a minute. Even at my wedding, as soon as the wedding was over, I pulled my hair in a ponytail immediately. Always.
Remember we had that fun fact about
ponytail.
You're funny. It's along there. Remember that fun fact about how much lipstick women ate?
No, but I'm going to put some on now. My pride.
There was so many pounds of lipstick that we ate. I forget, but yeah, because like even on the show, by the time we're done, it's over.
I'm still using the Prideful, by the way. I love this stuff.
Luke, I am your father.
So did I tell you what I did while after you left New York? I went to Sephora and there was this fabulous makeup artist there. He was so fabulous.
I'm so jealous.
Can I tell you, I had to spend over 2 hours there. I spent over 2 hours in Sephora. I had the best time ever. I was watching him. Not only was they talking to him and stuff after, but I watched him make up 2 people because I wanted to see him and watch his tips. And oh my God, these people walked out of there like, yeah, of course I did.
And did he do you?
No, because he was so busy doing these other people. I worked with another makeup artist, and instead I just watched him after. Wow. So, but I needed something. I like Shape Tape, and they don't make it anymore. So he suggested I get Born This Way. It's called Born This Way. It's by Too Faced. Born This Way.
Oh, I like Too Faced.
Born This Way. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see that.
It's called, wait a minute, I don't know if you can, it's called Born This Way. It's multi-purpose sculpting concealer because I use it for a lift. I told you last time I use it. I can pull my stuff here and go like this and make I didn't today. And they gave me the best tips about putting on concealer. He said, don't work it in right away.
We already know our tips. We gave them to our audience.
I got all new tips. This guy was unbelievable. He said to put the concealer on in 3 spots, let it sit for at least 60 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes. And then he said, tap it in before you use your brush. Tap it in, let it set again, then use your brush. You'll get more coverage out of it.
Really?
And then he gave me another product that'll make it stay on all day long. He said to use an eyeshadow base.
So do I look 18 if I do this?
No, you look like I'm not going to say. You look, okay. Pornhub is looking for.
What is the name of that? What's that site that all the kids are putting their pictures on? I forget the name of it.
Pornhub though.
Well, that can't go on porn. What is happening right here?
So,
My butterfly is like molting.
yeah. So he had me put on top of my concealer, not under it. After I put the concealer on, he said put on eyeshadow. It's not a regular eyeshadow base, but it's an eyeshadow base on top of it. And he said your concealer will stay all day and all night.
That's 3 products or 2?
2
So
products.
I just use the concealer and then I use an eyeshadow base on top of it.
So is it an actual eyeshadow or is it a no?
You want me to find it?
Mm-mm.
I can get up and get it. I will do it next time we do makeup. I will do it. It's by Too Faced. I can't remember what it's called, and it's unbelievable. But I don't use it all the time.
You need to do it. I want to look back at what.
Oh, stop it, Sandy. I was gonna tell the story.
Elizabeth, we want to see the brunette with the purple because that sounds gorgeous.
Yeah, bring me a picture.
That sounds so beautiful. For those of you that had said you just have shampoo, everybody needs to condition at least a little bit. So and
it doesn't have to be, does it have to be every time? If you're comfortable doing it every other time, that's fine.
Heat protectant is a huge, 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 huge thing. If you use any kind of hot hair tools, you should be using a heat protectant. Absolutely. I'm just looking to see what Bumble oil. That's good.
What is it?
Bumble oil.
What's Bumble oil?
It's an oil to put hair. I have an oil that I spray in my hair sometimes. I think I showed you guys that. Sandy wants to know what Pornhub is. Ask Zippy. She has an account there.
I'm starring in the show this week.
Her name on Pornhub is The Magician's Assistant. Hey, that would be a good one. That would be a good one. Watch what she could do with the box and a sword.
Wow. Hi, baby. You want to come up?
Okay, let's do our prizes because
let's do our prizes. Oh, wait. Let's tell them what we're giving away this week.
Oh, what are we giving away? We are giving away. But wait, we're gonna let you guys get your own products. And now all the products are $11.99. You are getting a $50 gift card.
Woohoo!
So you guys are all set. Okay. Last week.
What are we giving away?
We are giving away. First thing we're giving away, the Manuka Honey.
Ah! Sorry. It went flying.
The Manuka Honey we're giving away.
Manuka Honey.
Oh, honey. I have
to. Honey. Let me, the top fell off.
Here,
the top fell off. Actually, I pulled it off. Didn't really fall off.
Wait, I was going to say, I thought I showed it to you guys. Look at that.
I got mine in little packets.
Okay, so Manuka Honey, you are getting a jar like this of the Manuka Honey. And that is going to the lucky Jedi is Ashley Melissa.
Woo-hoo! Congratulations, Ashley. Yes.
Now. Go Silly. It's the silicone cups and the straw.
Shoot.
Winner you will be. And the winner is Johnny Blackerby.
Congratulations, Johnny. Yes.
What's happening? What's funny?
Elizabeth's using her husband's phone, so it says Patrick Celine on it.
Okay.
I got to put my straw away. Wait a minute.
You know what?
It takes a bit to wait a minute. I got to put my straw away. And this
is the big one.
Oh my goodness! Holy cow! Woo! I'm using my hamper.
You're getting this. You're getting this. All of this. What's up here? All that.
Oh my goodness! Look at all this stuff. Somebody's going to have a very organized.
A winner you will be.
A winner, an organized home you will have.
Yes. And the winner is.
I don't know, not me.
Wait, hold on. I want to see something. Is the winner here? Okay. Here's the winner. I'm glad they're here. The winner is Tim Quinn.
Woo! Congratulations, Tim. Oh my goodness. Karen, make him organize everything. Make him do the laundry.
He's like, yeah, right.
Basket. He could be bringing it in, folding the clothes, putting it in there. Well, look, he could organize everything in the house for you. And you could just sit back and watch TV while he's doing it. Sorry.
Very good.
Yes.
I didn't even notice this on my. Oh no.
What?
R2.
What is it?
R2. Looks like R2.
Oh. Look at that. Those are cute.
Oh, no, it's not. It's the lightsaber. See? That's
okay.
Okay. I guess I can't really see. Okay, so next week.
Next week. What's next week?
Next week is
October.
It's a bunch
12.
of stuff. It's a bunch of stuff.
I have no idea what the theme is. We will know before next week, hopefully.
Yes. And again,
I think I might know because I think we've got most of the stuff, but I'm not positive.
If you're watching on replay, please go ahead and share this with your friends. And if you're watching live, you could still share it and you could still comment. And we will see you next Wednesday night right here on Facebook, 8 p.m. Or YouTube or Twitch, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we will see you there. Anything else? I think that's it. So thank you all so very much. Congratulations to the winners. And if you were watching or listening in the car, thanks for the ride.